Alright, let's get real for a second. Your bank. Yeah, your bank. The one you trust with your hard-earned money. They're quietly, sneakily, stuffing their pockets with cash that, frankly, should be yours. I know, because I was exactly where you are, just letting it happen. Then, something shifted. A buddy of mine, a former branch manager at one of the biggest banks in the US, dropped a bombshell over a plate of tacos. He confessed to me, in hushed tones, 5 perfectly legal loopholes, secrets, really, that everyday customers like us can absolutely exploit. Right now. And when he laid them out, my jaw hit the table. I mean, I put these strategies to work immediately, and last year alone, I pulled almost $7,000 in pure, sweet bonuses. Just from my bank. Tonight, I'm not just hinting at these secrets, I'm walking you through every single one, step by step. Ready to flip the script and make your bank pay you for a change. Let's dive in. 1. Sign-up bonuses on steroids. Now, most folks, when they open a new checking account, they see that tempting $200 teaser bonus, grab it, and then basically ghost the bank. Big mistake. Huge. You're leaving so much money on the table it's almost criminal. The real play here. You don't just grab one bonus, you stack these offers like a pro. Think about it. Chase, for example, is often willing to hand you $300 just for opening a new checking account and setting up a direct deposit. But wait, there's more. They'll often sweeten the pot with another $600 if you pair that checking account with a new savings account and keep, say, $15,000 parked there for 90 days. Do the math on that, that's a cool $900 for moving money you likely already have sitting somewhere, probably earning next to nothing. It's not magic, it's just smart banking. And it's not just Chase playing this game. Huntington's Platinum Perks deal can net you up to $600 when you deposit $25,000. Citi. They recently ran a tiered promotion that topped out at an astonishing $2,000 if you were willing to park $300,000 in their savings for just 60 days. And here's the kicker on that Citi deal, no direct deposit needed. Just cash, chilling there, earning you a massive bonus. These aren't one-offs, these are consistent, cyclical offers designed to lure you in. Why do banks do this? Simple. They're competing for your deposits, and they know a juicy upfront bonus is a powerful incentive. They bet on your inertia, hoping you'll open the account, get the bonus, and then just stay. But we're smarter than that, right? Here's your pro tip for navigating this minefield: always open the accounts in the exact order the terms and conditions spell out. Read that fine print like it's a treasure map. When it comes to funding, always use ACH pushes from your existing bank. Never, and I mean never, fund a new account with a credit card, or you risk disqualification and waving goodbye to that bonus. Also, keep the account fee free by linking a small monthly transfer, setting up a tiny recurring direct deposit, or simply opting for e-statements. Banks love to nickel and dime, but you can outsmart them. And one final, crucial piece of advice: close too early, and they'll claw that bonus right back. Stay 6 months minimum, sometimes longer depending on the terms, and you'll walk away scot-free, pockets jingling. These aren't just one-time hits. With a bit of planning, you can cycle through these offers annually, creating a consistent stream of income from your banking relationships. It's like getting paid to manage your own money, because, well, you are. Too high yield plus sign-on combo. Okay, so high interest rates on savings accounts are nice, right? We all love to see our money grow, even a little bit. but stacking a juicy sign-on bonus on top of a competitive APY. Now that's not just nice, that's nicer. That's next-level money moves. Take Live Oak Bank, for example. They typically pay a very respectable 4% APY on their online savings accounts. Already good. But recently, they layered on a $200 kicker if you held $20,000 in that account for just 2 months. Think about that for a second. If you annualize that bonus on top of the interest, you're looking at an effective return of around 10% on that $20,000. That's light years better than what most traditional savings accounts offer, and it blows most certificates of deposit out of the water, especially for such a short holding period. Citi's 8.6% equivalent works on the same principle, a solid base interest rate, plus a lump sum credit that effectively pushes your yield through the roof. What you're essentially doing here is treating these opportunities like short-term treasury bills, but with one crucial difference: you're in control. You dictate where your money goes and for how long. The key is calendaring that withdrawal date precisely so the bonus posts, then, like a financial ninja, you move those funds to the next lucrative deal. It's a continuous cycle of optimizing your cash. This isn't about parking your money for decades, it's about strategic, short-term deployment to maximize immediate returns. Now, a word of caution: because we want to be smart, not surprised, the IRS considers these bonuses as interest income. So, yes, they're taxable. My advice: stash away about 25% of every bonus you receive into a separate, side pot. That way, when tax time rolls around, you won't have any nasty surprises. It's a small price to pay for what can amount to hundreds, even thousands of dollars in extra income each year, just by being strategic with where you keep your savings. Don't let your money sit idly by, make it work harder for you than you work for it. 3. Credit card retention gold. Ever been on the phone, trying to close a credit card account, and then suddenly, out of the blue, they offer you points, or a statement credit, or even straight-up cash just to stay? That, my friends, is a retention offer, and it's one of the banking world's best-kept secrets. Banks rarely, if ever, advertise these. It's not something you'll see plastered on their website. But my friend, the ex-branch manager, who had buddies in the call centers, told me something fascinating. These reps, the ones you talk to when you call in, they often have a discretionary budget each quarter. A budget specifically for keeping valuable customers from walking away. So, here's the play: ring up the number on the back of your card. When you get the automated prompts, choose the option to close your account. You'll eventually get transferred to a retention specialist. And when you do, don't be aggressive, be strategic. A simple, honest line like, I'm just weighing whether this card still truly fits my spending habits and financial goals anymore, can work wonders. Last month, I tried this with my Amex Platinum. They hit me with an offer of 30,000 membership rewards points. That's easily worth $600 towards travel, just to keep the card open for another year. Citi. They gave me a straight $150 statement credit on a no annual fee card. Even if you had every intention of keeping the card, simply asking, politely but firmly, can trigger free money. It's a negotiation, and you've got leverage. Now, a key detail to remember: they typically only flag accounts with real, consistent spending. If you've got a card sitting in a drawer gathering dust, you're less likely to get an offer. So, make sure you run a few $100s through the card each quarter. Just enough to keep it active, to stay on their radar, to show you're a valuable customer. This isn't about manufacturing spending, it's about optimizing your existing spending. They want to retain customers who actively use their products, And if you can demonstrate that, you're in a prime position to leverage their retention budgets. It's like finding a hidden treasure chest in your own wallet. All you have to do is ask. For targeted offers and AMP, early pay banks are data behemoths. They collect oceans of information on you, where you shop, what you buy, how much you spend, where you travel. It's all in their systems. But here's the brilliant part, you can actually put all that data to work for you. Don't just ignore those emails or app notifications. Log into your online banking portal right now and look for a section usually labeled offers or deals. These aren't generic ads, these are often hyper-targeted promotions, specifically curated based on your spending patterns. I've seen Fifth Third customers recently get a targeted 10% cashback offer on gas purchases, up to $100 total. No activation required beyond a simple click of an Add to Cart button. These aren't coming out of nowhere, they're often the result of the bank's partnership network. And here's the best part, these offers stack on top of your existing credit card rewards. So, if your credit card already gives you 2% back on gas, the 10% targeted offer means you're effectively getting 12% back. It's like a secret bonus multiplier. Always check these sections. They change frequently, and missing out means leaving free money on the table. And let's talk about another underrated perk, early paycheck access. Major players like Fifth Third, Chime, and even Venmo now offer to post your salary 2 days early. What's the big deal, you ask? That 2-day float can be an absolute lifesaver. It can cover a credit card payment cycle, helping you avoid late fees, or give you a little breathing room before a bill is due. It costs absolutely nothing to set up, and it acts like an invisible emergency fund, giving you access to your money sooner. It's a small convenience that can have a big impact on your financial peace of mind, all without costing you a dime. Banks have all this data, and sometimes, they actually use it to give you a leg up. It's about knowing where to look and how to activate these benefits. 5 referral and business bonuses. Your mouth, believe it or not, can be an ATM. Seriously? If you use it right. Many banks are willing to pay you handsomely for bringing in new customers. Chase, for instance, will often pay $50 per friend you refer for a checking account, and you can often refer up to 10 friends a year, netting you a cool $500. All for a few emails or texts to people you already know. It's one of the easiest ways to get your bank to cut you a check. Spread the word, share the wealth, or, in this case, the bonus, and watch the referrals stack up. But here's where it gets really interesting, business accounts. They pay even better. Huntington's Unlimited Business Checking, for example, dropped a $1,000 bonus last quarter if you parked $10,000 for 90 days and maintained a $5,000 average balance. PNC and Axos have similar tiered offers, often with even higher payouts for larger deposits. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't own a big corporation. Doesn't matter. Not one bit. A sole proprietorship, using just your social security number, qualifies for most of these. Think about it, if you have a side hustle, even something as simple as tutoring by Tina, or freelance writing by John, you're likely already a sole proprietor. You can file the necessary paperwork online in 20 minutes, often for free or a minimal fee, and then you're in. You're ready to hit the business bonus circuit. The beauty of these accounts is that many of them stay fee-free with minimal balance requirements, and the bonuses often post faster than consumer deals. It's a legitimate way to tap into a whole new category of lucrative bank offers that most people don't even realize are accessible to them. Don't let the word business intimidate you. If you're doing any kind of work for yourself, you can likely leverage these opportunities. Alright, you've just uncovered some serious bank secrets. So, if you're digging this, if you want more ways to make banks your personal piggy bank, then do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. Seriously, hit it. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with which loophole you're going to try first. Let's build this community of savvy savers. And please, if you know someone who's still paying monthly fees like it's 1999, share this video with them. Let's wake them up to these possibilities. Look, banks rely on our financial laziness. They count on us to open an account, set it, and forget it. Every single loophole we've covered tonight exploits that very assumption. We're not playing by their rules anymore, we're using their own system against them, legally and ethically. We're stacking those sign-up bonuses, layering on high-yield offers to supercharge our savings, fishing for those sneaky retention credits, clicking on targeted deals that are practically begging us to take their money, and letting referral programs multiply our haul with minimal effort. My ex-banker friend, the one who spilled all these beans over tacos, swore these tricks would stay buried, locked away in the banking world's vault of secrets. But now they're yours. You're armed with the knowledge. Go put them to work. Go make the banks pay you for a change. It's your money, your future, and it's time you took control.